Hello. Hope you're all doing good. We're back for BBRC. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Nick. How you doing? Hello, Enigmatic. Thank you very much, Kyle, for the 11 freaking months of being an all-star. That's a lot of months of being an all-star. You're very all-star. Appreciate it. Hello, Private Practical. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Of a superstar. Oh. 2 months of superstardom. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Start busting out those 501s. Oh, man. Cody Moore is getting the gifted membership from Private Practical. Welcome to the memorization, Cody. Hope you enjoy those custom emojis. Thank you very much, Practical. I appreciate it. I guess we should get rolling shortly. We're watching practice right now for the support series. We're gonna let people roll in a little bit. I hope everyone's been doing really well. One of us. I should probably share this into the Discord real quick. Make it boom. There we go. Hello, Shaffy. How you doing? Alright, I'm gonna get this skipped over to qualifying. We'll get this race going. Go on to the next one. There we go. Advance the session. Hello, Gravity. Hello, hello, hello. Out of that quick practice. Not everyone got out there, but Dr. Pepper Bot got the fastest lap with that 25.01. IFA Bot pretty close there in second overall. Now we head to the qualifying, where I believe they get 1 or 2 laps. This is one of the... I don't know if this is the only week. This is one of the weeks that the support series actually races the track that the main series is at. So the top level of BBRC also racing here at Richmond tonight. I think this might be the only place. Hello, John in West Texas. How you doing? Watching Big Jess Bot taking their qualifying lap right now. So there's going to be a 10-minute support series race real quick as the warm-up, and then we jump into the BBRC main event. Ooh, Dan getting a gifted membership from Private Practical. Private Practical, thank you very much. 2 gifted memberships. Ridiculous. Hope you enjoy the custom emojis, Dan. Thanks for watching. Hello, Jakenstein. Didn't get a notification. Yeah, that's how it rolls. That's how it rolls. YouTube's like, hey, you haven't uploaded for a few days? Nope. So Private Practical, or Private Crackbot bot, that's always hard to say. The fastest lap so far by 0.004. That is a pretty quick or pretty close qualifying situation. I think everyone has their 2 laps. Forgot to get my timing screen there. Well, the timing screen is actually what usually drops my frames. I just opened it and we dropped a few frames. A lot of information to load, I suppose. But it looks like Private Crackpot is going to have the pole position for this one. So congratulations to their bot. I don't know if they're here watching right now, but here you go. I think that might be their first pole of the support series. We'll see. And it's moving on to the main event. I'm probably going to have to put in grid start real quick, though. I'll let them all load in so we don't leave without somebody, but all right, I think they're all there. Use the screen. Grid start. Boom. All right. we go. We're in. Boom. Here we go. As always, let me know how the sound is. It's been a minute, so I just want to make sure we're sounding okay. But we're getting ready to roll. Private Crackpot and Dr. Pepperbots on the front row. 8-Ball, who's had a pretty horrific season in the support series thus far. I think that might be last in the standings. Starting third, so that's a nice start for them. Pizza Bot in the 0-0. That 4 spot. Plant-Based Bot, Fellow 04, Big Jess, Aoife, Jaden C, Gray Combat, Red Eye. The rest of the qualifying bots. Don't mind my name being in there. For some reason, it will not remove me from those standings, unfortunately. Hey, Paul, you gonna win this race? Says maybe. I thought we were going green that time, but I was like, okay. Going around again. Go. Ooh, TV3 is very, very wide. There we go. Might be a good one. See some good action there. Yeah, I hope everyone's been doing well. I kind of like this support series to start off because it lets everyone kind of roll in. The front group goes single file pretty freaking quickly. I've actually never raced these legend cars here before. Oh, an 8-Ball gets stuck on the outside. Losing spots early. I've never raced here in these legend cars yet. I'm not exactly sure what the experience is like. I've got to imagine they're pretty far in the gas most of this race. Going for Pizza Bot. I like Pizza Bot. We had Pizza Bot in chat. Ooh, the 29's coming out on the 83 just a bit, trying to squeeze him down. Ooh, Pizza Streak lives on. Nice. I did not have pizza today. Private Crackpot Bot had the pole and has not lost the lead. Pizza Bot looking pretty comfortable in second. We got a battle all the way through on back. Plant-Based Bot trying to hold off Dr. Pepper. We're too wide, a few rows deep. Pretty interesting to see. That inside lane definitely has the advantage here. But in some ways, the outside can kind of keep that momentum going. Whoa, what happened to 32 here? The leader must have lost the corner. They must have shot it a little wide and just lost that lead. I feel like we got to go back a little bit. What happened here? Why did it... No, don't do this to me. No. It happened. Something happened. It wouldn't show the replay. There we go. Well, something happened. I think they just overshot. I don't think they got bumped out of the way or anything. But we got a nice battle for the lead right now. Plant-Based Bot getting underneath Pizza Bot and taking away P1. I like the way Plant-Based Bot's car turned out. It's kind of a nice looking scheme. Whole field's pretty close together. I mean, this is the back of the field. It's just this pack, almost 3 wide there. Pizza Bot having a little bit of trouble. Looked like they even got a little loose. And we're going to be 3 wide? No, they pull out of it. Probably for the best. We might have a wreck coming up. Ooh, again, the leader. We keep missing it, but the leader has trouble at some point. They go wide. and they just kind of get the boot. Like, I don't think anyone's touching anybody, but the leader just overshoots the turn and they lose. They don't want to cut down, they lose those positions. Plant-based looking pretty racy though. I don't think they're done. Private Crackpot Bot back out front after losing it, so nice job by them. Kyle Busch does not drive the 18 anymore. They, for the off season. They didn't bring him back to Joe Gibbs Racing, and he signed with Childress. Yeah, Childress. So he's running the 8 now, where Reddick had signed with 2311, but it wasn't supposed to be for another year, which was going to be awkward. So they bought out that contract, and now Reddick moved over to 2311, took the 45. Kyle Busch took over the 8. That's what happened there. And if anyone's watching this replay, you don't have the chat open. Someone just asked about Kyle Busch and the car. But back to this race. Pole sitter still out front. Plant-based bot has moved up 3 positions to second, and in that 69, Jaden Seabot has moved up 6 spots. 6 spots, I can talk. The third. Kind of getting worked on by Pizza Bot right now. We got Fellow 04, Big Jess, Dr. Pepper, Aoife, 8 Ball, who looked like they were going to have a strong day. They are back 6 spots. All right, it's been a long few days. My brain is toast. I cannot talk. We got Break Combat, who is holding position from their grid spot, and Red Eye all battling back here at the caboose. And we got a nice run for the lead here on the outside to 32. Trying to get that position back from Plant-based Bot. But they are under fire by the 69. Jaden C really coming alive towards the end of this one. We're over halfway through the Support Series race. It's a timed race, so those laps are just guesstimates. But we are just under 4.5 minutes left. So it's go time. This also might be around when these drivers start feeling these tires a little bit. Ooh, they got pretty close there for second. Managed to stay off each other. Yeah, the scheme's turned out pretty good this season. I really like it. I think the legend cards look cool. It's probably pretty hard to make it an awful scheme. I mean, I know it's possible. That's not a test. And then the legend cards, they really are fun to look at. They got some cool schemes. Jaden C. I don't know. I mean, they have the lead. If they wreck, they're going to line them back up. And this is probably the farthest out I've seen someone get since the initial restart. 0.3 ahead of second place. So it looks like that battle for second's now over. Plant-based Spot now probably going to close that gap a little bit. They do have a strong car. Honestly, surprised to see Private Crackpot Bot fall back to 5th right here. And they're kind of sandwiched in. Pizza Bot's back here as well. So some of those leaders who were battling early up front with the fast pace maybe don't have the long run in the cards. Interesting. Yeah, Jaden C holding strong out front. Plant-based is on the way. We're just over 2.5 minutes left. Some pretty good racing within the top 5 right here. As Big Jess Spot looking to make a move on the inside, but they decide against it. 8 Ball again to the back of the field. That car is just not running well this season. Honestly, I don't know if the time continues to tick under yellow. To be totally honest with you. They haven't really, I don't know if, have we seen a caution in the support series? I don't think so. Ooh, plant-based bot gets under Jaden C. So they may able to move to the inside and the window was open and plant-based bot shoves their way through. And we're single file out front with just under a minute and a half to go. The heavens point to yes. The new mechanic. 8-ball getting sassy about their mechanic back there. Whoa, look at the Hornet's Nest back here. Every point matters, especially in this tiny field. Oh no, plant-based bot sends it too far. And Jaden C takes back the lead. Big Jess Gaiman, who's just been picking away at the spots, now moves up into second. And can they make a run at this lead? We've got a few cars in contention. This has been a pretty good race for the support series. A lot of, some of the other ones, kind of single file parade fests. Not this one. The 32 sending it in. The pole sitter trying to work their way back up front. Jaden C's up 8 spots from their grid. Big Jess Gaming's up 5. And we're under 30 seconds, so I think we might be coming up to the last lap or have 2 laps to go. I'm not sure. I forget if it ends directly, like if it goes 0 right before they cross the line or if it's the next lap is the last one. This might be the last lap. It is. Final lap. Big Jess Gaming with the lead. Can they hold off Private Crackpot? Oh, it almost looked like the 32 was going to have... Do they have it? They're going to have the advantage coming around the final bend. This is the last turn. Big Jess Gaming getting a little bit loose from the 69 behind them, battling for that spot, and the 32 is going to take it at the line. What a race. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Nice job by all these bots. That was awesome. Private Crackbot with the win. Big Jess Gaming holds on for second. Jaden C bot third. Fellow 4, Plant-Based, Gray Combat, IFA, Pizza, Dr. Peppa. That sounds like I'm ordering food. 8-ball, Red Eye. Your running order. So awesome stuff there. That was a good race. I enjoyed that one. Private Practical, thank you for yet another freaking gifted membership. Ridiculous. Heather J, enjoy the custom emojis. Hope you are having a great evening. Thanks for watching. I feel like Heather J often gets these gifted memberships. That's awesome. All right, so that was a pretty good freaking race. I enjoyed that. That was a nice warm-up for the main event. So, yeah, that is that. If you didn't catch the final results, awesome stuff. Hello, Sin Good. How you doing? How you doing? It goes to people watching, so they have to be actively watching to get the subscriptions. Hello, Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. So this is the result of the support series. Oh my goodness, I can talk. So I'll get loaded into the main event. We're going to be at Richmond for the BBRC 1987s, and I'll be here shortly. So excuse this waiting screen while I get that set up. It will just be a moment. Boom. I'm still here, though. You can obviously talk with me and all of that. Feel welcome too. What a race. That was good. Also, this is the current standings. Give you a look at that. IFABot out front with 161 points, 4 races in. PizzaBot second with 160. Big JessBot moves up into third with 156. Dr. Pepper and Private Crackpot, both at 155. Then we have Fellow 4, Plant Based, Great Combat, Red Eye, Jaden C, and then just, I don't know what's going on with the 8-Ball crew, but they did not perform that poorly in Season 1 of BBRC. Maybe they just lost their edge after we demoted them. But that is that. We'll go back to the waiting screen. Yep. Yeah, hope everyone's had a good week. I had a very busy week, but a good week. A lot of work, but also a lot of family time. Anyone do anything exciting recently? Right, it is just loading in. We'll be back at the same place, Richmond, here tonight. And I think next week, if we're racing next for right now, I know we have an off week somewhere. The next race, whenever that will be, yes, we are racing next week, is at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the old version for the 1987s, not the new Super Speedway type version. And then the support series will be at Atlanta too, but they'll be racing on the mini track on the front stretch. So that's what that is. We're almost done loading in. Doo-doo. Okay. Go. Boom. Loaded in. Gonna remove myself, disqualify. And there we are. Well, actually, I do have one thing because I have to. Yes. Should be good. Get rid of the overlay. Perfect. Get this vertical ticker up here for practice. I think I'm disqualified, yes. We'll get this out of here. Oh, so we are at Richmond with the 1987s. Pretty excited for this. I think this might be one of the more, I mean, I don't know if I actually did test here or not. I don't remember, to be honest, for preseason. I just assumed it was going to be a good race, and it fit the 87's, vibe. So, I think this might end up being one of the cleaner races, to be honest. We've had some pretty big wreck fests lately, and I'd love some more, like, solid racing experience here. Timing screen and open. Hopefully it doesn't kill some of the stream. Boom. Okay. Private practical, $1.71. Thank you so much. $20K in back pay. Oh my goodness. That is a pretty good week there. Been good. Yeesh. Congratulations. Kathy, rough week, but did go to a county fair Wednesday. Well, I'm glad that was fun. I'm sorry to hear you had a rough week there. Enigmatic entity back with the snack. There we go. Oh, look at the 7 get loose there. The 31 making a move in practice. Alrighty, I think we should be good. Let's get moving on to qualifying. The 12 all over the bumper of the 31 there. So the short practice, I'll see 707 bot the fast lap of the session. Alrighty. Qualifying. I suppose we'll hang on to the 11 here since they had the fast lap in practice, and then we'll join in with whichever car has the fastest lap their first time around. How many laps we running today? Honestly, I don't remember. I set up the whole season a long time ago, and I love it because last season I would do it every single race. I didn't do it within iRacing itself, and now I just load in and it's all set up for me. Oh, Chris Essery bot had the fast lap and then they fall outside of the top 15? Just like that? Oh man, the rest of the field just teasing. Chris Essery bot had the lead through the first lap, and then Zane Taylor bot right here in the number 3 getting pole. Kyle Seabot did have a pretty quick lap, only 0.012 off the leader. But congratulations to Zane Taylor bot on the pole position there. That's awesome. Trying to do. Go here are the standings heading in. So off over there. But yep. I believe you're seeing them on the screen. So there you go. That's the top 10 standings. Get this grid start going. I did disqualify myself, right? Yes, I am. Boom. Don't have to deal with that again. I see them standings. Yep, that's the top 10. So there you go. That's that. Off the screen now, and we're rolling. Yeah. It's always an interesting time getting this set up the first time, and then once we get a few laps in, we're all good. I think we only get one lap, so just gonna kind of roll through. Here's the starting order. Outside of pole, I don't really feel the need to announce every single row, but visually we can get them through here. This is what it looks like. And the back end of the field. Forgot to look where Bearderbot is. I didn't actually see myself. Oh, there I am, 13th. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take it. But we're about set. I see the lights off on the pace car, so we're going to be going green next time. Bye. Yeah. Anything goes awry with the sound or whatever, let me know, and I'll work on that, because I'm hiding. There's so much on my side screen right now. I am hiding anything having to do with OBS, so I can't see any of my sound levels. Starting 4th. Yeah, there you go. I'll start in 3rd, actually, on that inside. And we are off and running. The 3 gets a great start. The 11, not so much. I don't know if that was just a little lazy on the throttle there, or if they spun tires or what. But here we go. We are off and running. Looks like that inside lane just absolutely missed out on the lottery. Inside lane just got toasted. Oh no, the 77's into the wall. 25, the 26 involved. I don't know how much damage that's going to be for them, if they're going to have to pit or not. 77 looks slow though. They might have some issues that might have damaged their tire. Unfortunate for Jerry Reedbot. Looks like we're still rolling. No yellow just yet. The 12 looks a little high. Oh man, unfortunate for some of these cars. We'll have to see if the 26 and Robledo, or Guzzi and Robledo bot are affected at all from that. Rest of the field sort of sorting themselves out. 44 getting pushed aside there by the 11. That's the pass for second. They're still working on them. We're 3 wide, just a little while behind them, and I think they're okay. There's that 77 slow on the infield, or the on the apron. Oh, we're 3 wide there, just outside the top 10. And it looks like they all gather it together. Again, 3 wide. They cannot sort it out. That's the 86 of Goji guy. A little bit of a dangerous situation there, but it looks like they're all good now. There's Shaffybot in 26th. Again, checking in on Jerry Reedbot. They are getting work done in the pits. Unfortunate start for the 77. Long race to go, though. We got 135 laps here. They got time to make this up. We're 3 wide once again. The 55 in a dangerous spot on that outside. They hold tight right along that wall. Luckily, do not get into it. Man, just around 10th place is just very dangerous right now. We're back with the 3 of Zane Taylor Bot. Out front with the lead. Tactic Tourism working their way up in second. Jacob's done. Hang on, I'm in 8th. We can't re-rack yet. There's the 11 working on the 7 of Sean G-Bot. Kyle C-Bot started front row, had a pretty rough restart, but recovering pretty nicely right now in 6th position. This is the battle for 8th position. DJ Underwood bot on the outside in 8th. Jakenstein bot working on the inside in 9th. And then we have John in West Texas and What the Kells bot all right there as well. We do not get a fast repair here, unfortunately. Oh, hey, Guzzy. I didn't see that either. Yeah, unfortunately, Kyle Carpenter. I'm so sorry, man. That's a rough start. But again, you never know. We've seen some pretty ridiculous things. Might get a few lucky dogs. Might still gain some positions. When I included the fast repairs on these tracks, it just seemed like they'd automatically just go get the fast repairs, but now they kind of hang out there with some damage. So I think it's improved things at these tracks, but I do throw fast repairs out there for the super speedways, because I just don't want anyone to. I mean, if they're pitting, it's because they've gotten a wreck. Have a good night, Ken. Oh, he said good luck. I thought you were saying good night. We're looking at the midfield battles right now. There's Megatoni in 20th. We got Chris Essery bot in 21st. Dan Herman bot on the outside there in 22nd. Lone Wolf McGee right there smack in the middle of the field. Bugs bot in 81. There's Stein bot. Guzzy bot, who we saw. I don't know if they have some outside damage or not. I thought they got in the wall. I don't see it too much on the outside of their car, though. I think they're okay. Just taking a look through some of the field. And the 77's still getting some work done. You can see it moving around a little bit. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's simulating them working on the car or what. There's the 3. A lot of space between Zane Taylor bot and second. Over a second lead, my goodness. And then a pretty big gap from second on the third, too, as they keep battling back here. It's like the 44 has held off attacks thus far. The 11, though, working their way up. Almost, actually looked like the 1 might have almost tapped the back left of the 11. They're all good. Now we're starting to look a little safer. Everyone's kind of single filing out. Still a little bit of a hornet's nest back here, 20th on back. Looking at our rig right now, the number 10. Racing Revel in that 12 car with the red and yellow. And we're 3 wide, the 72 right smack in the middle. Dan Herman bot on the outside. That's Lone Wolf McGee in the center position. Chris Essery bot in the 31 for the with the gold paint scheme. This is the battle for 21st. Again, Firestone now in that center spot. Unfortunately, Dan Herman bot just cannot get out of that outside lane. Maybe they're saving tire or something. And Jerry Reed bot back out on the track. 13, 14 laps down now. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty tough to come back from. But hey, there's others that might run into some trouble. Might still be some spots to gain here. You never know. They're merging back onto the track. Almost got caught up in another wreck with the real Robert there in the 39. And Aviator Alex bot in the 22. So the 77 looking for some cautions here to get those lucky dogs. So we're looking at the 3, the 18. I mean, are they going to be... Let's take the wide view here. they gonna be working on lap traffic anytime soon? Nah, we're still not even opposite side of the track. They got time. But if it's gonna run like this, we don't have stages this season. Lap traffic's definitely gonna come into play a bit. Love looking at all these colors, all the different paint schemes. This looks sick. Looking at an enigmatic entity in 31st position, running that purple 23. Bearded bot right in front of him. That's 13. Goldstrom bot in the 14. The red and black. Robledo bot, we saw kind of get caught up in that wreck earlier on. I think they have some visual right front damage. Yeah, I can see the damage there. So they might be slowed up a little bit with that, but they're still on the lead lap. And you go from the back battles up here, and the 3 is just like, it's like a drive in the park. There's just barely any sound. There's second place Tactic Tourism bot. Kyle 707 has moved into 3rd position. But we got some pretty big gaps between the top 3. Biggest mover of the race so far, that would be 7th place DJ Underwood. Started 17th, has moved up to 11. Now working on the inside of Wexfern bot in the 1. The 1 holds them off. We got some battles going on back here. I'm seeing a lot of green and red as people move up and down positions. Megatony and Bugsbot going at it for the top 20. Oh. Almost looked like the 81 was going to pinch the 76 there. Although, wait a minute. Didn't these two get together? Was the 76 the one that took out the 81 under caution? I can't remember who that was. Those two bots have some history. Bot racing reminds me of horse racing. Zane Taylor, perfect time. That's right. Well, the 3 got pole position in qualifying and has not looked back. They've held off the field, and you've had over a second lead pretty far in so far. Honestly, not too much going on. I mean, just look how much of space is between the leaders there. And we got a few packs here and there battling it out. I think the lap traffic might come into play, because so far, it doesn't seem like we're getting those cautions that we've been seeing. This is finally going to be a race that's just not yellows the whole time. Maybe, knock on wood. So we might actually see lap traffic come into play, which will be interesting for sure. It's going to cause some drama. So even if it does go green, does not mean it's going to be a snore fest. Because this 3 is going to have to battle. See how far. So there's that. And the camera switched over there. So they're just about opposite side of the track now. And we're 31 laps in. So if it keeps going this way, and the tire fall off too with some of the back end cars. Yeah. Maybe 30-ish laps we could see some lap traffic coming to be an issue. Just letting them have some fun. Could pass them anytime. Here's the, I was going to say battle for 5th, but 77 a lap down. Jerry Reedbot is going to have a lot fresher tires. to be honest, than everybody else. I mean, they have about half the laps on their set of tires as everyone else. I'm assuming they changed them when they went in for it to get repairs. I would hope so. Because why not at that point? So maybe they can get at least one of these laps back the hard way. The 23 is going to ruin a leader's night when it gets lapped. You predict this? Oh boy. This is a battle for 23rd right now. The 09 in that position. There's the 22 of Aviator Alex Bot. I don't know if they got booted or if they just overshot the corner. They got a little wide there. See some tight racing here between Aviator Alex Bot and the 74 Steinbot. Some good stuff right here. This little pack, and then there's some space ahead of them. Take a quick visit with the leader once again. Still almost now 2 seconds ahead. I mean, that's the gap there. You can see the leader, second, third. And then even a gap back to fourth position. Again, let's get a visual. Still about opposite side of the track. The leader and the last car in the lead lap. We're going to have to, I mean, if there's no yellows, we're going to be seeing green flag pit stops at some point. I haven't checked in on Bearderbot this race. I think they just got a passed on M. GuthrieBot for 11th. Trying to work their way into the top 10. Top 10 currently held by Jakenstein. That's 10th position. Goji Guy right in front of him. There's DJ Underwood. John in West Texas. Wexfern still in the top 10. Gingerbeard. They're currently battling for 5th. Gingerbeard Bot in the 44, Wexfern in the 1, and DJ Underwood Bot in the 20, John in West Texas Bot in the 55. There's DJ Underwood in the 21. Then we got Sean G in that yellow number 7. There's the 77 of Jerry Reed. Well, I feel like you used an alias there. So, Jerry Reed Bot. In the 77, then we have 11, Tactic, Dane, your top 3. Oh, you take my spot, Bearder. Yeah, I know. Well, I gotta do what I gotta do. Bearder's gotta do what they gotta do. It's not me. It's my bot. Bearderbot working on, or now trying to hold off Goji Guy Bot, that 86. Looking unsuccessfully at first, and now they have it. Check out who the biggest mover is now. Up 14 positions. Lone Wolf McGee in 19th. They started 33rd on the grid. Dan Hermanbot also with a lot of movement. Up 12 spots. Bugsbot's up 10 spots. Battle for 14th, Real Robert and Yapidbot. Man. These top 3 have just run away from the field and there's just nothing going on. This 3 is literally just, you know, been driving on an empty highway here. There's no sound around them. If this actually does go green, it's going to be real interesting once they run into some lap traffic. Looking at Aviator Alex Bot in 20th position. Steinbot in 21st. I think I've gotten pretty much everyone some screen time here. If I haven't caught your bot just yet, don't be afraid to ask for a check-in in the chat. I'll try to do my best to see it. Guzzy Bot in at number 26. Again, I totally thought they got in the wall. I visually don't see any damage though, so they might be okay. Currently running 25th, down 11 spots, so maybe they have some sort of damage that slowed them down, but still 25th, not too bad. Then we got Robledo Bot, who is dealing definitely with some front end damage. You can see it all crumpled up on the right side. Running 35th. They're about 16 seconds back from the leader. So about 10 seconds or so, you know, ahead of going a lap down. Singood. Singood throws in for this ain't Mario Kart. Throwing banana peel. Thank you very much for the $1.49. Appreciate it. We're all out of question mark boxes. No one's getting any power-ups here. Currently looking at a battle for the top 10. M. Guthrie Bot trying to get back around the 4. Jakenstein getting past the 44 of Gingerbeard, who has lost a few positions here. They're kind of falling back through the top 10. I don't know if tires coming into play now. Maybe they used them up a little early. Bearderbot back outside the top 10. There's Goji Guy, Avon in the 67. The real Robert having a nice run here. It looks like the 11's starting to catch the 18. So Zane Taylor Bot has checked out. They're 3 seconds ahead of the field here at this point. They're 3 seconds ahead of second place. But battle heating it up here as 11. Kyle C707 Bot, the Season 1 champ. Working their way meticulously to second place. The battle with Tactic Tourism Bot. And then this field coming this way too, including the 77, who has a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Not happy, probably, I have to imagine, about how the start of this one went. Better not get in the way of Jerry Reed Bot here tonight. Oh no, what happened? I see Jagenstein Bearderbot. No, what did I do? I don't. Did I boop the 45 out of the way? Don't take this away from me, Kyle. Bearderbot has worked into the top 10. M. Guthrie Bot in 9th. Jagenstein. That 45 3 wide with Goshi Guy and Avon Bot. And the 86 going to hold off the 45 just now. We have a battle for second. I should have visited right back with this again. The 11 trying to get under the 18. Not able to get it done that time by. Get some different views mixed in here, and that's pretty sick. And 18 came under fire from the 11 and then just drove away. Yeah, I'm looking enigmatic into the UR 26th. Battling with the 09 for that position. Firestone in 28th. There's Randy Crimebot battling with Firestone now. Oh, back to second. The 11 got another nice run. So they were kind of gearing up some speed here. Could not get the pass fully completed. The 18 pinching down. Nice battle for P2. And the tire's pretty old at this point. It's going to be tough to get the pass done. All you'd hear is, we had a mic inside, enigmatic in chat. If we had a mic inside the 23, all you'd hear is panic screaming. That's the way I would race iRacing until I started streaming. Then I had to, you know, actually articulate my feelings. Ooh, we almost saw the 81 go off the right front of the 72 here in the battle for 18th. Things are heating up in the mid-pack. Bot, Jakenstein going at it for 11th right now. 45 had been falling back through the field just a bit, but now recovering. Trying to battle their way back into the top 10. Some too wide action throughout the midfield. Oh, we got some things going on here. Tactic Tourism holds off Kyle C707, but now the 11 under fire from John in West Texas for third. And then there's the 77 of Jerry Reedbot waiting to strike if they make a mistake. Man, I feel bad for the 77. Literally, what was that, the first lap? It was one of the first opening laps. And we haven't had an incident since. It's just been racing since then. Yeah, I have to imagine Jerry is getting through the traffic pretty well. I have to imagine that they got some freshies when they went in there. And even if they didn't, because it was only a few laps in, they had about half the laps. They're like 15 less laps than everybody else on their tires. But look, yep, still too wide for third position. We're looking after the back bumper of Gingerbeard here right now. The battle between Bearderbot and Jakenstein still raging on for 11th. Avon Bot has entered the chat as well. '22 of Aviator Alex Bot and 18th. Having a nice battle. think we're 2 wide right now for 9th. Switch back to TV1 instead of the mixed. Yeah. So these two are battling out, Gingerbeard and Goji Guy, for 9th position. It's slowing them down, though, in the 4 and the 45, as well as Dan Herman and Avon, all catching up. So Goji Guy fends off Gingerbeard, and now they're under fire from Bearderbot and that 4 car. I think we have another battle for second as John in West Texas gets it done and gets past Tactic Tourism. They did what the 11 could not, and they are rolling late in this run. We're 70 laps on these tires, and the 55 is on the move. Let's see if they can cut into this lead at all. It's almost 4 seconds now to the 3 car, Zane Taylor bot. They have just blew this one out of the water, leading every lap so far from pole position. And the 55 is just toasting 18. They are not looking back. There's Sean G-Bot in the top 5, that yellow 7. They've got some company now, Wexfern and DJ Underwood battling behind them in 6th and 7th. Pit strategies will be interesting at Eggmatic Entity. They will be interesting for sure. Oops, sorry. DJ Underwood bot getting the pass down on the outside for the 5th position. Sean G back to 6th. Although this battle might not be done, the 21 did not close the door. Did they get it complete this time? They still don't cut in front of them. Nope, now they do. All right. See if the 21 rises up once again, but right now they got that pass done. Take a big look from TV3 here just to see if anything wild is happening. Here's the leader, Zane Taylor bot, and they are working their way to the back of the field. So now they really only have about a straightaway between them. There's Sean G. Top crowd in the 7. So only a straightaway now before the 3 is going to finally have to deal with some traffic. And John in West Texas spot is on the way. They've cut it back from 4 seconds, 2.8 now. Now that they've been unleashed after getting past Tactic Tourism. The 11 still hunting the 18. And the 77 of Jerry Reed bot's like, come on, guys. What the heck? We averaged like 50 cautions the last few races. Well, no cautions at the road course, but it would have been if there were yellows. Ooh, we were almost 4 wide there. And this battle for 22nd. Currently watching our rig in that number 10. This is where the fun begins. I'm wondering when they're going to pit. I am wondering when they're going to pit. Let's take a look at the biggest mover. Up 17 positions. Dan Herman bot, who's on screen in that blue number 70. Up 18 positions now. They started 29th, now running 11th. Where the heck did Bearderbot go? What the heck? Back to 15th. Just sawing. They are sawing on that wheel. Trying to work on the inside of the 5. And the 3 still not having to deal with traffic. The 55 on the hunt. 2.8. I think they've slowed down a little bit, though, in terms of how much ground they were making up. Timbo Slice riding along with them right now on the 25, battling to stay out of last place. This is off the front of... This is off the nose of the leader. You can see the back end of the field. It is about to get interesting for the three for the first time tonight. They are not going to be on a simple nightly drive. They are actually going to have to deal with some traffic, and it might open the door for some new leaders. We'll have to see if Zane Taylorbot can manage getting past some of the slower back end of the field, or if this is going to change the game here, change the story of this race. '23, get in the pits now. It'll be worth it, I reckon. It is going to be interesting when people pit. Everyone has pretty much got 82 laps on their tires now. Gary Reedbot has 64. Unfortunately, they are 14 laps down. But I haven't seen anyone hit the pits just yet. This is 26th, 27th, and 28th. Racing Revel with the Kel Shaffy. I'll make a run through the field real quick. So here's one through the field. It'll actually be easier if I just click on here real quick and then, yeah. Then I could just use hotkeys, so. I'm not going to call out everyone's name. Oh my goodness, the 11 getting a little loose. They cannot make it past the 18. It just is not a thing. The 18 holding them off. Oh, there's the 77. There's DJ Underwood bot. 7, the 1, 66. Just going to roll back the field so everyone can kind of see their car, where they're at. Ooh, I thought the 39 was going to get in the back of the 4 there. That was scary. Guzzybot running well up in the 20, top 20 again. I do think they got some sort of damage from that. They didn't get any incident points, but they had to get something. I thought they were in the wall for sure. Even if it's just a little scratch or something, a small ding. The 12 and the 10 going at it there. And then here is the caboose of the field, on the lead lap at least. 48 of Timbo Slicebot. And then the leader of Zane Taylor back again. We've gone around the field. Oh, about a turn, a turn away. And John in West Texas, actually, it had started making ground again. Now a second, 0.2, 0.3 behind the leader. The 55 running very strong. Good long run car for sure. There's going to be... There's a chat. There's going to be at least one maniac who does not pit at all. Yep. They're always that one who thinks they can make it. You think we're going to get a wreck with this lap traffic? I mean, that might be it. That might be a thing. Get a poll going. Boom. Do you think we will get a wreck with lap traffic? You think that's going to be what brings out this yellow? I don't know. I mean, trends with how the season has gone, we've had a lot of yellows. These are pretty racy cars. These are pretty aggressive driving bots. I have them set up as such, but this race, I mean, we had that one wreck. It did not do enough to bring out the automatic yellow. No one really stopped on the track. Because again, it's iRacing yellows. There has to be someone stopped on the track on the racing surface with cars coming behind them. So that's the formula. And it takes some fast cars around slow cars too wide to really do it. Which is, you know, that's the perfect storm with the lap traffic. But I don't know. I couldn't say. I think right now, if I vote, I'd say we're going green. I don't think there's going to be a yellow. The pits are going to be interesting. I'm assuming that they're going to have to pit. If they don't, I didn't make this race long enough. I'm assuming there's going to have to be at least one pit stop, though. The pit stops might be the thing that bring out the yellow, if anything. You can see those brake rotors glowing. Getting hot. And the 55... like a shark. Oh, Kyle 707. I didn't see it. They got past the 18. Where is the 18? Oh, I clicked the wrong car. I was like, oh no. They got past them. Now working their way in third, and they're trying to get back to this 55. That 11 car does have some speed here today. They just, for some reason, the 18 was their kryptonite. And now they are through the gates as well, and they're back to the back bumper of the 55. 95 laps into this run. The 11 making a move on the outside of John in West Texas for second place. Let's see if the 55 can hold off Kyle 707 bot. %70% no on that poll. So, you all think that there will not be a caution brought out by the lap traffic. When I ended the poll, it said no, 69%. Nice. And it says yes, 30%. Where's the 1%? Where's the 1%, Google? Why is it 69% no and 30% yes? Does it show that on your side? Because it shows that on my side. That's pretty interesting. 8-ball is the 1%. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we're seeing a lot of green and red here. As again, the midfield, 19th on back, the battle for the top 20 is just a fireball of passes. And the 11 does finally get past John in West Texas officially. I apologize for, you know, messing up my words here tonight. I am so tired. It's been a long week. We had to do some BBRC though. Are we gonna see some green last stops? Maybe. I assume that they're gonna have to pit, but I don't know. The 11 is within a second of the leader. Man, the 3, have they used up their tires? Were they doing hot laps that whole time? I don't know. Oh, that's the difference. You can see behind the green and white there. That's the leaders. We have potential lap traffic problems on the way. That's how close they are. Oh boy. I don't think we've seen this season. I don't remember just yet. It's been a few weeks now. My memory don't go that far back. So, yeah, I think this might be a first for the season. This is a battle for the 9th position. Avon bot and M Guthrie bot. 9th and 10th. Too wide. Jakenstein there in 11th. Suppose we could roll through the top 10 real quick. Of course, Zane Taylor bot, Kyle C707, down in West Texas. Tactic Tourism's fallen back to 4th. Now there's DJ Underwood bot, Sean G still running strong. Dan Herman bot up to 7th. Wexvern in 8th. M. Guthrie holds off Avon, 9th. And there's 10th. And Jakenstein trying to work their way back in to the top 10. Oh, I think the 11 tried making a move for the lead. Is the 11 going to make another run at the 3? Honestly, I want to get another look at... Man, they just will not catch the lap traffic here. Are we really going to finish this race without 1 pit stops and 2 lap traffic issues? Like they're teasing me now. Just want to see this. The 1 car has been running pretty well. And there's the pass. I almost didn't see it. The pass for the lead in the 11. After 106 laps, we have a new leader for the first time this race. The 11 car gets the pass on the outside, past the 3 of Zane Taylor bot. I thought the 3 was just... I didn't think this was going to happen until they got the actual lap traffic. That looked like a pretty easy pass, too. Kyle C707 had a head full of steam, and they have already put a half second back to the 3. Oh, my goodness. Has the 3 toasted their tires? Are they going to have to worry about John West Texas next? Well, the 11's going to have to worry about lap traffic. Ever since they got past the 18, they have just put on some major speed. It's like they had a boost button they were just teasing the crowd with, and now they're moving along here. Oh boy. 109 of 35 laps. Oh, we have a pit stop. Real Robert has pit, and it's not due to damage. Does that mean others have to pit? Are they trying to undercut here? I wished we could see... You know, I really wish that they gave you the options to show the pit crews. It'd be so cool. I don't know what they took, but they probably got freshies. I have to assume they got some freshies. They're the only ones to pit so far. And there they are. They're entering the track right in front of the leader. They're going to have some fresh tires, though. I don't think they should hold up the 11 too much. And the Real Robert, the only one to hit the pits. Is that the move? I mean, do they undercut the whole field? Do people have to pit? The Real Robert is a lap down right now. But if they pit cycle, they'll obviously flip itself. I'm still not seeing anybody else pit. I don't know. The 39 though, making quick work on those freshies. Look at the difference. It's like, oh my goodness. They've already passed 3 cars out on the track. Ooh, 3 wide. You know, the 39 might end up being the caution if they are working their way through this level of speed difference. I don't know. 115 and 135. We got multiple things going on. Does this mean everybody else is going to pit? Bearded Bot hits the pits. That's the second car to come down pit lane. 116 laps out of 135. I think they were pretty far back in the field. I don't think they dropped out of a top spot. Now we've had 2 voluntarily pit. Not counting Jerry Reedbot, who had to pit on like lap 2 or something. Yeah, the 39's got to take advantage of those tires while they got them. Oh, the 12's hitting the pits. The 67. I can't click the name fast enough. '67's in the pits. We are seeing pit stops. Does that mean everybody has to pit? Has this become a fuel race? John in West Texas hits the pits. The 55 now. And they were in 3rd position, I think. Oh, no, were they in 2nd or 3rd position? I don't even know. One in the top 3. Does that mean everybody has to? That's now about 5 or 6 cars that have pit. 119 laps on these tires. Here comes the 12 outside. Oh my goodness. We're 119 out of 135. Dan Hermanbot hits the pits. There's the 12 getting past the 11 on freshies, trying to get their lap back. Mind you, those who do the pit under the green flag, they are a lap down. So they need some of the top cars to get through here. There's the real Robert, stuck behind a 3-wide wall of traffic on the lead lap for them. And that's not good for their case. They are having some trouble. I think they were hoping that everyone else was going to start pit cycling by now. But I don't know. What are they waiting for if they do have to? Or do they even have to? We'll have to find out. This is coming down to the wire. Racing them tires to the rim. Hey, that's right. Yeah, if everyone's going to want to do it, you definitely want to be the early cars to do it. To get more laps on those fresher tires. Just a matter of who's actually going to try to gamble to make it to the end. 122 of 135. John in West Texas was top 3. Now running 30th, a lap down. I mean, it almost looks like the gamble is to pit at this point. What the Kells hits the pits. This is nerve-wracking. I don't like this. Down in West Texas might be in the best position. If this is a pit situation, they might be in the best spot because they pit pretty far up, and that's the difference. A straightaway's length between them and getting a lap back. And then Kyle 707, if they do, still has to get that pit in for fuel. I don't know if they do, though. We really don't. I don't know what the fuel's looking like. I don't have that information. Jakenstein now hitting the pits out of 7th position. .125 of 135. We are 10 laps to go. The 11 hits the pits out of the lead. They've got 126 laps on these tires. They are going to get some fuel and freshies, I'm assuming. I don't know if it's for tires or fuel. The 3 now back out front. They've led most of this race. I think it was lap 106 is when they lost it to the 11 car, if I'm not mistaken. They have not pit yet. They were the pole sitter. They were untouchable for a good portion of this race. Now back out front. 127 of 135. Tactic Tourism's running second. DJ Underwood third. Sean G now in the fourth position. There's M Guthrie, Wexvern. We're all mixed up. I saw Bearderbot hit the pits. Oh, man, this late. Come on. Oh, all right, so they're exiting. Oh, man. Can they make it to the end? Is the 3 going to have to pit now? Kyle 707 is back out on the track. They're in 25th. All the way up to 23rd position. That's Megatony. Has not hit the pits. 127 laps on those tires. The 09 with the freshies going by. What is going to happen? I don't know if they're going to have to pit or not. They better all pit. Oh, man. See, the thing is, I don't know what the AI's thinking is. Are they more concerned? Because, I mean, they're bots. This is part of bot racing. Are they more overly concerned on the percentage on their tires? Or, like, are they overly cautious when they pit, where they're going to, you know, go in and get them when they don't need to? Or is it the fuel that's pushing them to the pits? And if it is, why haven't 2/3 of the field hit the pits yet? I don't know. We're up to 23rd position. Has not pitted yet. 23rd on up. 24 far on the back to 36 has had at least one stop. Looks like Avon and Bearded Bot actually pit twice, so they may have gotten speeding penalties. I didn't catch that. They're both 2 laps down now. Down in West Texas, trying to get their lap back. They're working on the leader there. 4 laps to go. I would honestly... Chappy, I would honestly rather see a wreck than this terrible pit strategy. I thought everyone was going to have to pit when I set this. I did not foresee anyone making it all the way to the end. I did not foresee this at all. 3 laps to go. I'm going to assume that they're good because they haven't shown any sign. I don't understand why. But yeah. Oh. Almost looked like the 3 was going to lose it there. Yeah, if the caution came out right now, that'd be pretty interesting. Because, I mean, it would be over because we don't have green-white checkers. But DJ Underwood, no, from 3rd position, hitting the pits on the white flag. No. Oh, no. We have a few in the pits. Steinbot, Randy Crimebot, R-Rig. Oh, the leader pitting on the last lap? No. Is Tactic Tourism going to win this way? What? Tactic Tourism wins the race? No. Zane Taylor. They pit before. They pit on the last lap and lose it. The Tactic Tourism and just go home. They just disappeared. They went poof. I mean, at least they placed second. Oh my goodness. Fireworks going off. No one knows what's happening. Oh no. What in the world was that? That's bot racing for you. That is bot racing. One, have a good night, Kyle. I'm sorry that didn't work out for you. One, I thought everyone was going to have to pit when I set this race up. So I'm surprised that we had some who did not pit. How many didn't pit at least once? Hard to say. I'd say about 20. Maybe 22 didn't pit. Nice job, Tactic Tourism Bot and Private Practical, the team owner. Congratulations on the win. I mean, at least it went to a bot that was up there competing. Up in the top 3 most of the race. If it was going to be ridiculous. At least it went to somebody like that. It wasn't just a total, like, you know, someone who was running last place the entire race or something. But, oh my goodness. All right, what after all of that chaos, what was the freaking final results here? Let's get the vertical ticker out of here. Not the grid, that's not what I want. Results. Okay. What are we looking at? We got Tactic Tourism getting their first win, you said? That's awesome. Congratulations. We got Zane Taylorbot taking second, Sean G in the top 3. M. GuthrieBot moves up to 4th. Yoshi Guy, Wexvern, Lone Wolf McGee, Gingerbeard, Enigmatic Entity, GuzzyBot, all in the top 10 after that ridiculous finish. Robledo joined at the right time to see P1 hit on the last lap. Yep. That's Bearder. That's bot racing for you. That is that's what you see. That's all part of it. Yap It, Aviator Alex, Bugsbot, Chris Essery, R-Rig, your top 15, Robledo Bot, Timbo Slice, Firestone, Goldstrom, John in West Texas, making up your top 20. Then we got Kyle C707, a painful pit for them. They finished 21st. Megatony Bot, DJ Underwood Bot, unfortunately pitted with, I think, a lap to go out of 3rd position, finishing 23rd. Steinbot, Randy Crime, Dan Herman, Jakenstein, Real Robert, Racing Revel, Bearderbot, 3rd. If you're kidding me. A lot of teams getting hurt by here, by those awful pit strategies. What DeKel's Bot, Chaffee Bot, Small Tom Bot, Avon, Bearded, and Jerry Reed Bot. And Jerry Reed Bot got kind of the short end of the stick. No caution came out for their wreck early on, and they spent 14 laps in the pit, never got a chance to really, you know, race for position there. So that is that. That is the results. So, yeah. Do we have requests for, you know, replays? We didn't really have cautions to go back on. I don't know if there's anything really too much to look back at, but I can go get some screenshots at least. Get rid of the scoring box. So that's going to be the end of the broadcast portion. And then once we exit out, I'll give an update towards the end at the standings. So, let's see. 77 on the first lap. This is true. Let's go check out what happened to them. Looks like it happened. Did that happen on the very first lap? Oh man. So the 26 goes wide. So they're stuck 3 wide there. And they just kind of pinched down on the 25, and it just got them both hooked up together. There was really nowhere for them to go. I'm surprised that Robledo Bot didn't have to pit there, to be honest. That was a pretty big hit. And they ended up finishing, well, I mean, it got all tossed on its head. They ended up finishing 16th. They were running towards the rear that whole time. Oh my goodness. Let's get into the car with GuzzyBot. They had a pretty good view of this thing. And then we can also see if they actually got caught up in the wall there. Yeah, so they see them get together. Ooh. I think they made some contact. This time I won't talk, and I'll actually listen to it a little bit. Yeah, they definitely rode up on him a little. But it must not have been too bad. I mean, they lost some spots from this. Let's see if pit lane? Sure. Oh, F12. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's actually kind of a cool shot. Right. Why you look so happy? This is fun. You might be wondering how I got here. No. Got some of the sparks. What kind of good picture can we get of this? I feel like maybe we gotta go this direction. Like rubber bands and whatnot. There we go. We'll make this slow-mo. There we go. Boom. Oh, that's actually pretty sick looking. I mean, that's a little weird, but it'd be better to do it this way. That way we get the nice, like, soft background. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I need to adjust the focus just. There we go. That's a good one. I like that. This doesn't open over there. It did. Saved. Yeah, if this is it for everyone that just wanted to see the race and the results, I hope you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Meant to say that before I started looking at potential screenshots. Ooh, this is kind of nice. I like that. Yeah, I mean the 18 getting the victory, honestly, even though it was a little screwy last lap. You just kind of, I mean, I can't plan for that. It's bot racing, is what it is. you kind of gotta expect some goofy things are gonna happen. But at least the 18 was up there competing in the around the top 3 or so most of that race, so it wasn't going to too goofy of a winner. It was kind of refreshing too, not having absolute chaos in terms of the cautions for once too, because I mean, a few weeks of that, or like a week of that's fun, but then you get a little ridiculous sometimes when it happens too often. Actually, this might be a cool shot. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Well, that was kind of disorienting. Nope. In the sky. Pizza pie. I always like the focus thing. It always kind of looks cool to me. I think we got to do this. Get rid of some of that blur. Yes. Okay. Sure. Didn't turn out as cool as I thought, but we. Have 2 versions of that photo. We could get some music. All right. Was there anything else that anyone wanted to look at? Yeah, I felt bad for the 77. I was just looking up through comments again. I guess I should get a race winner pick. That's true. Is this the last lap? Yes, it was. I cannot believe that. You can see the difference. That's the 3 pitting out of the lead, and this is the 18 taking the victory. Oh, man. Oh, they're further up. Okay. Oh my goodness. Painful. I was wondering if the 3 was still gonna win or not. It was just a matter of who was gonna cross that line first. But I mean, the pit lane speed, pretty rough comparison. They did have a pretty big lead at the time. But yeah. All right, I think that's gonna do it for me then. Nothing else too much to look at. Let's fly around. Crazy what textures can do from a distance. The grass looks so good from here. Certain ways iRacing really, like, they really improved the longevity of their graphics. Like, I know it's an older game in general that's based off of, but I still think it looks pretty freaking good. I also always like looking at the Hi blimp. How you doing? Cold up there? Wonder if we can get to that blimp. I like looking at the tire marks too. I wish it was easier to switch to laps. But that's actually a pretty sick shot. That's pretty cool. Boom. Save. Hey, Singood. $10 with a thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Singood. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to make it to the moon now. I mean, make it to the... Let's go check out the blimp. If we can get there. I don't know when it stops us. A lot of scrolling. Thanks for the stream, Bearder. Always look forward to some BBRC. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad everyone enjoyed. It was a different race than we've had recently, with the not a lot of cautions going on, and obviously the funky thing. I think we've avoided some pretty funky stuff. Like last season, we had a lot of the stages kept bringing out weird pit strategies in there too. So far we've kind of avoided that. So unfortunately it happened today, but hey, I can't plan for everything. I think it turned out pretty good. It is unfortunate that it, you know, but it's bot racing. I had fun commentating it. Although I am a little tired, so hopefully it sounded like I was having fun. I realized midway through I sounded pretty low, but I'm just tired. I was having fun. Man. Not doing well getting up close to this. Oh, it's not modeled inside. Tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk. Whoa. Nothing to look at in here. Don't they know they have to model the blimp if they're going to put it there? People are going to go look at it. How high can we go? Is there a limit? Is this like Kartcraft, where I found out that there was no like city limits and I could just drive anywhere I wanted to? If you haven't seen that video, it's pretty fun. I enjoyed. I set out to make a first look at Kartcraft video. I don't know how many of you have seen that, but it ended up being me exploring the world because I realized that you could drive outside the arena. It was pretty funny. I was laughing a lot. I'll link it after I get a picture of this blimp. Blimp. There's even, you can go visit the snack shop. And nothing really. Go visit the snack shop. Here is that video if you're interested. That was fun. That was a fun one. Thank you, Jenkinstein. Have a good one. I appreciate everybody. This was fun. But I'm gonna call it a night. I'm not sure when the next night I'll be on, but I'm hoping this week I have a little bit more time to, you know, last week was pretty rough schedule-wise, so sorry I didn't see much of you. Sorry I didn't have too many uploads. Get back on track. Yep. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Again, thank you to Private Practical for the 3 gifted subscriptions. Appreciate it. And then a $1.71 super chat. And Sin Good for $1.49 and a $10 super chat right at the end. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Thank you everybody with all the B's next to your names. Appreciate it. And peace. Yeah, Sin Good. It's not meant to be an open world game, but I just wanted to go check out the parking lot, and then I realized that I could get onto the exit road. Then I realized that I could get onto the parkway. And mind you, this is a go-karting game. So I was very confused. And then I drove off the side of the map. And then I found a city. Like it gets weird, that video. It's worth a look. Peace, everybody.